In an earlier video, we talked about comparing the returns to bonds across countries without any hedging activities by an investor. In this video, I want to talk about this same comparison using forward markets as a way to lock in any potential profits associated with investing in a foreign bond. And so we've got the same continuation of the same example where you've got the U.S. interest rate of 10% paid in dollars. Okay, so anybody investing in the bond will get paid in the home currency, the U.S. currency. Someone investing in the U.K. gets 5%, but they're paid in pounds. We have a notional or made up current spot rate, the exchange rate today, of $1 per pound. And then we have a contract price for the forward market of $2 per pound. And recall from the discussion about forward markets, that means if somebody today signs a contract for the delivery in the future of a currency at a fixed price, an American buying this contract for pounds or for dollars would come to the market with pounds and guaranteed to get $2 for every pound that they bring. So that's all known with certainty today by looking at the forward markets. So from the standpoint of a U.S. investor, the U.S. investment gets 1 plus the U.S. interest rate times a $100 investment, say, and as in the previous example, they could turn their $100 into $110 using simple interest over a year, so that's the initial investment from putting it into the U.S. bond, and even though the U.S. interest rate is higher than the U.K. interest rate, taking into account the exchange rates, this U.K. investment is going to be more attractive, as we'll see in a moment. So similar to what we had before, the first step is to take for the American, is to take the $100, multiply times 1 over E, we'll not use that, pound over dollars, to get 100 pounds using the current spot rate. I talked about this in an earlier video, so I'll go through this more quickly this time. Now, the second step is this is in the thinking of the U.S. investor. They take the 100 pounds, multiply times 1 plus the UK interest rate, and what they're going to get is 105 pounds at the end of the year. Okay, again, this is the thought process. And the third part of the process is to contract for delivery of dollars in the future through the forward contract at this rate. So the American knows with certainty that they're going to have 105 pounds. They will say, okay, I want to take those 105 pounds in a year and get back dollars. And here's this contract price from a commercial bank, where the commercial bank will say, you bring me a pound, I'll give you $2. If you bring me $2, I'll buy a pound, whatever you want. So the American has pounds, wants to get dollars. So they then take this calculation, or this contract price of $2 per pound, and they know that they're going to get back $210. Now, comparing this to the previous video without hedging, this third step was based on sort of speculation about what the exchange rate would be. And the investor would have to wait for a year to get that spot rate to then convert back. With hedging in the forward market, the investor knows with certainty today exactly what they will have in terms of profits, because this is known. This is the interest rate in the market. This is an interest rate in the market. This is the current spot rate. And this is a contract that you can sign today for the delivery of the currency in the future. So there's no risk really associated with this. The UK investment is definitely a better deal than the US investment. And as we did before in the other video, we can write this okay. This is the investment in the UK using the forward market. This is the investment in the US. And you can similar to what we talked about in the other video, this is the exact comparison. This is the approximation where here's the comparison of the interest rates, and then this is what's called the forward discount or premium on the currency. Here, the US, this would be a forward discount on the, so let me back up. Currently, the pound buys $1 using the forward market. Okay, and this should be an F here. My apologies. So that's the forward market. The forward market is a pound gets $2. So the pound is at a premium in the forward market. So if the pound is at a premium, that is you having to bring more dollars to buy a pound, or a pound buys more dollars. That's going to make the UK investment more attractive. So this is the comparison of the two potential investments using the forward market. Again, I want to emphasize, there's nothing uncertain about this. There's no, every piece of information is with certainty today. Now, this type of massive risk-free profit from investing in the UK rather than the US, it really doesn't happen in practice very much. These are much smaller margins in practice. But this gives you a sense of the mechanism of how you would compare returns using the forward market.